What's up, y'all? Today we're in Sugar Hill, Georgia, so we can go on a tour of the city so you can see what this small town right outside of Atlanta is all about. Let's go. Right now we're in like the downtown area of Sugar Hill, and so this city is in Gwinnett County, and it's located kind of in between Cumming and Buford and Suwanee. Suwanee's a little south of here, and then Buford is a little north of here. Some of the main roads that are here in this city of Sugar Hill would be like Highway 20, also Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. Many people who live in Sugar Hill and are driving to like Atlanta to get to work, to go south, they usually take Highway 400 or Highway 85. And so those roads are kind of easy access to the city of Atlanta from this area as well. But right now, like I said, this is kind of like the downtown area where we are. A lot of these cities all around here in Metro Atlanta have these kinds of city centers. And so Sugar Hill has a great downtown area. They've got a bunch of shops and restaurants here. Let me turn this camera around so you can check this out. Of course, if you are thinking about moving to this city or any part of Metro Atlanta, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. Thank you so much to everybody who has been reaching out. I'm always happy to help. Right over here along this sidewalk, they've got these condos that are it's kind of like a mixed use area here. You can live in these condos. They've got some shops in the lower levels. And so they've got a bunch of restaurants down here as well. They've got Our Real Tacos, which is one of my favorites there at the end. And then over here on this side, we've got the Eagle Theater, which is super popular, very well known here in the Sugar Hill area. And so this whole downtown area is, again, super popular. Lots of people come here like on evenings and weekends. Like if you live here in the area and you're looking for like a restaurant to go to or like shopping, this is very often where people go for like those kinds of different shopping and restaurant experiences. On the other side of the street here, we've also got an Orange Theory there. We've got a Shine Pizza here on this side, a coffee shop. And so definitely lots of local businesses around here is definitely what you're going to find in a lot of these city centers, including here in Suwanee. Local businesses are really the favorite. Lily's Boutique also here in downtown Sugar Hill. Let's go over on this side and check out what we've got over here. One of the biggest like attractions that they have here, one of the biggest things that brings a lot of people to the downtown area is what they call the Bowl. And the Bowl is like this amphitheater that we're making our way over to right now. I'm about to show you. And so you can see they got all the restaurants and shops there behind me. And then the main street is all the way back there at the end of the road. But then over here on this other side is where this amphitheater is. And this is, again, one of the biggest things about living here in Sugar Hill. Everybody who lives here in Sugar Hill knows about the downtown area and the Bowl. So let me show you what we've got going on here. This is the outdoor amphitheater that everybody loves, and you can also see they've got the condos there in the background. So very much a mixed use kind of area, this whole downtown part of Sugar Hill. During evenings and weekends, this like whole rooftop area here is always filled with people. This is a very popular place to be. Behind me here is Central City Tavern. And then across the way here, we also have Scoops, great ice cream place. So let's go across the bridge. We can take a look at the rest of this downtown area. Here's a better look at the amphitheater behind me here. They are regularly having great shows, great concerts here. So definitely a lot going on here at the Bowl. And then in general, Sugar Hill has a lot of great things going for it. Great community here, lots of great homes and neighborhoods. The population of Sugar Hill is about 30,000 people, and the average median household income is about $95,000. And then another really big thing that brings a lot of people to this area is the public school system. Again, because Sugar Hill is in Gwinnett County, It's really known for having some of the best public schools. In general, this area of Gwinnett and Suwanee and Buford is known for having some of the best schools in all of Georgia. Sugar Hill Elementary School is a 8 out of 10 according to greatschools.org. Also, Lanier Middle School in this area is an 8 out of 10, and Lanier High School is also an 8 out of 10. So it's really the majority, almost all of Sugar Hill has great schools. No matter what part of the city you're going to move to, you're going to be in a very good school district. And Sugar Hill's not a very big city either. It's not like Marietta or Lawrenceville. It's kind of a smaller area, and so there aren't really a whole lot of options for neighborhoods, again, compared to those bigger cities. So any part of this area that you move to, any one of the homes is going to be associated with a very good public school district. I think it's important to mention too that like the general vibe of this city is not all like this downtown area. This is kind of a nice place to visit, and there are a lot of residences around here, but for the most part this is like a suburban area where it's not all easily walkable. You know, there's a lot of neighborhoods and homes where you have to drive to all of the different things, to work or to school or to all of these shopping areas, and so it's not all like this downtown area. I think that's important to note, and so that's something to think about. Like, it is still a suburban area where you're going to be doing a lot of driving. And for the most part, this is a very family-friendly kind of suburb, you know, very low crime, almost no crime here in the city. A lot of people who move to this area come here for the public schools. And so this brings a lot of families who are looking for that kind of environment. Great community here in this city. Everybody who lives in this area loves their city, loves their hometown. So there's really a lot of pride for the community in this area. So if you're looking for a city that has that kind of vibe, then definitely this is a great area. If you're looking for a city where you're going to be able to have a lot of nightlife and public transportation to the different areas, and like the whole city is walkable and you're going to walk to the grocery store, this is not really the best city for that, but definitely a family-friendly suburb. That's really how I would describe Sugar Hill. Also here in the downtown part is City Hall across the street there, and then we have some more of those apartments for renting down the road there. But let's go check out some of the neighborhoods so you can see what the houses look like here in Sugar Hill. All right, so we made it over to the Primrose Creek subdivision, and this subdivision is very sought after, great looking neighborhood here, and it's actually only about a 5-minute drive from downtown Sugar Hill. Most of these homes were built in like the early 2000s, so like 2005, 2006. The further you kind of go into the neighborhood, you see a lot more homes that were built in like 2010, and after that, like 2011, 2012. A lot of these homes are like 2,500 square feet, 3,000 square feet, 5-bedroom homes, and not a whole lot of turnover in this neighborhood. This is really a super popular neighborhood, so when people do get homes in here, they really hang on to them for a long time. But in the last few months, I've seen a few sold in here for low 500s, 520, 525. One reason why there's not a lot of turnover in neighborhoods like this in Sugar Hill is because this is a great HOA. The HOA here is like a pool and tennis courts and a playground. And so while that might not be common in other states, I know not a lot of other states, there are homes that have the pools in the backyard. You may see that we don't really have a lot of homes here that have the pools in the backyard because we have these kinds of like neighborhood community areas with the pool and all of those things. And the HOA here is about $1,600 a year, which is kind of steep, I will agree. But that's really a great place for a lot of the neighbors to meet each other, and it really helps build a lot of the community in the area. And so this is really more like what Sugar Hill looks like. These kinds of neighborhoods with these kinds of homes and the HOAs with the community areas. This is what the majority of this city is really like. Not so much like that downtown area, but that downtown area is super common for a lot of the people who live in these areas. they go to that downtown area for like shopping and restaurants. And so that's certainly a very important part for the city as well. So yeah, no question, Sugar Hill is a great town. Not really one that a lot of people talk about. I think the reason for that is because it's kind of a smaller town in between two very big cities. But it's certainly one of my favorites when it comes to living in Metro Atlanta. In fact, if you want to see more about the best suburbs of Metro Atlanta, you can check out this video over here. I'll see you in the next one.